Listen up, Raiders. Welcome to the Chess. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And we figured we'd do a fun video because we haven't done one of these versus videos in a while that's monster related.
Did you look up all the specs on these guys? Because we need to be 110% accurate before we get yelled at, butt rammed.
But that's the whole point of the comment section, is they're supposed to disagree with us or make their own valid arguments to keep it going, so that when we figure out what monster actually wins, there's some legitimacy to it. We're just here to make it sound But anyways, today we're going to be having Little Godzilla fight Minilla. So we're going to pick a side and see who's going to be victorious today.
I don't think this is even a fair versus, just because I really hate Minilla.
So you want Little Godzilla then?
No, because in the end, Minilla still wins. It's crap.
Is it though?
It is, because that little shit can grow.
That's only in the dream sequence.
It don't matter. He still grows. Dreams. It still counts. Fucking shit.
He can't Ant-Man Little Godzilla. Just go up Little Godzilla's pooper and boom. That's not how it works.
It just purposely gets swallowed or goes up the beehole and just expands and wins.
It's also he could talk to people so that he could communicate with them to attack Little Godzilla. But you can't count Godzilla's revenge in this. But I think the problem is we counted Gabber. Gabber's literally just a figment monster.
Yes, we can.
And Gabber won his fight.
Yes, we can. It's all part of the imagination, peeps, and he wins. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, so in terms of fighting, I'm pretty sure... I don't want to say, because I think Little Godzilla is actually bigger than Minilla. I didn't look up the specs, but if you go by side how they are in the films, Minilla is going to be smaller. So you got to figure with Minilla's max height, could only get so high. And a Little Godzilla can actually shoot his beam.
So can Minilla.
When he gets his tail stepped on. And he ain't got nobody to do that for him. So confusing what you're looking at.
Little Godzilla specs.
How tall is he?
40 meters.
He is definitely bigger than Minilla. Because Godzilla was only 50 meters back then. So Minilla would only be like 25?
1.64 meters, then he grows to 40 meters.
Yeah, well, if you go by Baby Godzilla, for the love of God, Minilla wins on that just because he steps on him.
Alright.
Guess we'll wait for Arnaz to show this up.
Minilla specs from Godzilla.
But anyways, so Little Godzilla has a clear size advantage, has a weight advantage over Minilla. And can't say right off the get-go can use its beam effectively.
Oh.
How big is Minilla?
Oh.
Was that right?
Oh. He's only up to 43 feet, Steve. That's 13 meters.
I think in the first movie, it's like he's bigger in the other ones. Like he's up to like Godzilla's like waist. So he has to be at least 25. And some of them anyways. Like Son of Godzilla, yeah, but...
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
So even if you're like growing stats, he can't get that big. If we were even going by that.
His first appearance is Son of Godzilla. Last appearance, Godzilla Final War.
Yeah, which didn't really do much in there. Although he was... Oh, crap. He actually grew in that movie. No, he didn't grow in Final Wars, right?
You know, that is a good question.
I think he just walked off with them at the end. Like, the guys were just driving him around.
Alright, in Minilla in 67, he was 43 feet. And then Minilla in 68, he was 59 feet, so he grew.
Yeah.
And then Minilla in 69, he was 59 feet.
So he's like 1/3 the size of Godzilla, so yeah, that makes sense.
And then in Millennia 04, he's 66 feet, which is 20 meters. So even if we use...
So he had to have grown then. Yeah.
So even if we use the best one, he's still half the size of Little Godzilla.
Yeah, so Little Godzilla clearly has the size advantage. But Minilla has combat experience and has won a fight. Granted, it was a dream sequence, but he won that fight.
Hate that thing so much.
Little Godzilla is the most adorable thing ever.
No, talk about Minya.
Oh yeah, Minilla is like an abomination and needs to die. But we have to think about this logically.
All right, logically, if we use the same logic as we did with Gabra, Minya kind of wins.
Because Minilla can haunt your dreams.
Yeah.
But also can be a reality.
He can bend reality. He can be in your dreams. That little shit can grow.
But the problem is because of the size. Yeah, I don't think you can like effectively Ant-Man.
And he has combat
experience. Also, does Little Godzilla have a pooper? We don't even know.
And he has combat experience, like Steve says, a lot of it too. And he's so tiny he could actually crawl inside of Little Godzilla and then expand himself and kill him.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like, he'd have to go in his mouth.
Last words were, spit out Minya.
Because, like I said, we don't effectively know if Little Godzilla actually has any, like, genitalia of any sorts. Which I don't really want to think about with a little monster, but still.
Plus, Little Godzilla's abilities to get kidnapped.
That is true.
And what happened?
It is kind of sad.
And what happened behind the crystal wall stays behind the crystal wall. So whatever Space Godzilla did,
we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. It's one of those things you bring up when you get drunk in the parties, and then you just sit in the corner and cry.
Oh, what's that guy's name? The take a seat, have a seat guy. Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
He's gonna be like, where does Space Godzilla touch you?
He's gonna be like, Space Godzilla, have a seat, take a seat. I don't want it. Why am I sitting down?
Why am I here? Where'd the pizza come from? Don't understand.
All jokes aside.
But he did take some damage. Well, but we knew he took some damage from Space Godzilla.
Yeah.
Before he got kidnapped, because he got scared, if you will, and trapped in the crystals. While Minya kind of like...
He took damage, but he took it like a champ. Like, he kept bouncing back.
But he'd run away. Like, the majority of the confrontations, he always ran away. It wasn't until, like, towards the end of Revenge is when he finally, like, stood his ground successfully. In a dream sequence.
Until Godzilla steps on his tail and he does actually pretty decent beam.
Which is true. But then Little Godzilla also technically has one, too. And his would be more effective because he's bigger, I would imagine.
You keep talking. I'm going to look this up.
I don't know. I think we're kind of exacerbated all of things we could talk about with this.
I want to see if I can find him using the... No, I don't want to look at Minya's beam. I want to look at Little Godzilla beam.
It's right at the end of the movie. They're both at the end of the movie.
No, I don't want no damn specs.
We're very professional around here.
I want to actually see. I don't remember the beam, which is the part...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember at the end of Space Godzilla if it was a beam or if he shot the smoke ring.
Hey, Steve. When I look up Little Godzilla beam, our video pops up.
Darn tootin'. But no, in all seriousness, if you take out the dream stuff, there's no way Minya's beating Little Godzilla.
No.
Because it's just size. He's just a bigger monster.
Even at the best Minya, he's still only half the size.
Yeah, and we are like, since he's taking damage from Space Godzilla, Minya, his beam is not going to be able to even compare to that.
No. Well, we don't know.
It would probably hurt a little, I would think, but not to the extent.
Maybe.
And the only real thing Minya would have is combat experience.
Yeah.
But even that's like mostly dream sequence. And then he like got to shoot his smoke rings against Space King Ghidorah and destroy all monsters. So I'm leaning towards Little Godzilla for this. And he's cuter. It's just a cuteness factor. You got to put it in there.
You know, whatever. I don't even care about this. Either way, it's a loss-loss situation.
But Little Godzilla's adorable. So he should win.
They're both abominations that should have never been made.
Then you don't get Godzilla Jr. Which I'd say, like, I like Little Godzilla better than Godzilla Jr.
Okay, I'll give you
I
that.
feel like Godzilla Jr. actually wins a fight. Like, that's a decent monster. Because he fights, like, the aggregate form of Destroyer and wins. And then gets strangled and drops.
No!
Remember when I was a kid watching that? I was super sad about that. But
We don't bring that part up, Steve. That never happened.
right? Well, not yet, because it's only little Godzilla. Well, let us know in the comment section below, who do you think would win between these tiny little terrors?
Definitely terrors, yeah.
Although you think, like, just like little Godzilla would look at Minilla and just run away in disgust. Just like, has to get away from it as much as possible, then he'd win. Just by default.
Minya's abomination.
I think we actually didn't think about that. Just because of how hideous Minilla looks, he just might not want to be in that situation.
Whoever thought that thing was a good idea. Oh.
Yeah, like I know there's people that like Son of Godzilla, but it's one of those movies like interesting idea, but like the suit executions are probably some of the worst.
Thank you guys for watching.
But anyways, let us know in the comment section below who do you guys think would win, and majority we'll bring up in the next one. Who won? Because we'll definitely do one more of these. For now, anyways. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.